class did it actually. He was a cool guy. He came in and said, "This is what you want to do." He brought this, because these lecterns are the only sturdy ones before the prison lecterns took over, and they threw these to the antique dealers. Someone made a lot of money on these old lecterns, but they were made of oak. The other ones are plastic and metal. Oh, you're recording. Hey, I better shut up.
No, I wanted to hear that speech.
You want to hear that speech, that grousing. It's not difficult to get me to grouse. That's my middle name, Grouse. All right, so we're trying to move along here, and we're moving up towards a midterm in a couple of weeks, but I'll keep you informed as we pound down towards it. But as soon as we finish Eusebius, we'll have a midterm.
Next week?
Huh?
Next Thursday?
Is that what we said?
Yeah.
All right, well, you keep me on the straight and narrow then. I'll stick to what we said. Yeah, if that's what we said, that's what we said. But, you know, plans are always made to be broken, you know, so we don't ever... Okay, so let's see. So now we're in book 2, which is a little more interesting, I think. We started with this interesting sequence at the beginning of book 2, chapter 1. The sequence of the election to succeed Judas, the stoning of Stephen by the murderers of our Lord. No doubt on Eusebius' mind who these were. Then also James in quick succession are introduced, which is, I think, a complex of persons and data that are related. How, I will try to spend the rest of the class to figure out. That's what Christian Origins, to my mind, is all about, trying to get these people sorted out. Say, well, let's just read the regular presentation, and then we got it all sorted out. No, I don't think we do. And in fact, I think if you read the Orthodox or normative presentation, you are actually reading quite a good deal of unsorted out material and overlapping, perhaps to some extent, even misinformation. Overlapping information, to some extent, perhaps even misinformation. But James is introduced here through the testimony of different writers, particularly Clement of Alexandria. I think this testimony is no longer extant, but he keeps it for us. Clement of Alexandria was someone who lived in Alexandria in the 2nd century. The 100s. Could even be the 200s, actually. I think maybe it's the 100s. But anyway, somewhere in there. But he's not the earliest testimony. In fact, I think he is the 200s. I think the earliest testimony is Hegesippus, who lives in the 100s. So I think Clement is probably the 200s. The interesting thing that I discovered in my work, because I often go back to the original sources and you look at things, and if you look at Clement's name, his name turns out to be, and I think this is really very interesting, Titus Flavius Clemens. That's how he signs his works. Titus Flavius Clemens. Oh, well, that's clear who he is descended from. He is a descendant of the Roman imperial family. Even though he lives in Egypt, he's a descendant of the Roman imperial family. He's a Flavian. And in fact, I have a feeling he is related to the first Clement, the one who's called Clement I, Clement of Rome, who is